What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Blue Collar Picks here at our North Naples My Architectural Glass showroom. Wow, did we have an awesome week of football. Before we get into what's going to go on this week, let's talk about what happened last week and the punishment. Love the attire, by the way. Holy shit.
I had to be swagged out, first win for week 3, so I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
Changing your whole appearance. Almost seems like we got a whole new energy going on over
and
here.
these are Cartier glasses.
I thought it was Prada for show. Save some girls for the rest of us.
So nobody made you wear that stuff?
No, you did it on your own accord.
Yep. Well, after not being able to pick what I wore last week, I thought I would have some autonomy and choose this time.
I love it. And good for you. Growth comes through uncomfortability, which
Great choice, by the way.
we know you were definitely uncomfortable last week. That said, that outfit you were wearing, I got a lot of DMs. Did that bode well for you outside of work with those Daisy Dukes you were sporting?
The only thing that boded for me outside of work is now my whole family knows. And that
Wait, what do they know?
What do you have to tell us? To my friend group, and so now I don't feel shame anymore. So I think this is gonna get good. It's gonna get a little spicy.
Full disclosure, no homo. That outfit that you had with the hair, the cut shirt, and the shorts in the late 80s, and Jay can attest to this, especially up in Hampton
That's
Beach,
right.
New Hampshire, that was the go-to outfit. If you're going on the prowl looking to pick up some girls, that was the outfit that you wore.
The only thing you had missing was the mesh and the number 85.
Yeah, and maybe a Cowboy Killer Marlboro Red sitting in your ear up top, too. But other than that, you look good. Legs look good. Whole outfit was good.
Thanks.
How did the car wash turn out?
Yeah. I've had better.
Okay.
Also had better looking wash it.
Wow.
So.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
I mean, you know where I'm going with this.
I'm looking forward to this week's punishment because, drum roll please, Jason lost in I would say last second. It came down.
Again.
We never expected, I never expected anyway, the loss to come into this tie-breaking number. It was just kind of one of those Hail Marys that we put in the rules in the beginning to make sure for tie-breaking.
Very smart.
And then in week 3, it came down to tie-breaking. So coming into Monday night, we both had 5 losses, but we had the same team.
Right.
So we already knew going into the Monday night game, it didn't matter who won or lost because we'd finish with the same record. So him and I are watching the tie-breaking numbers. You had 52. I had 69. So we did the math. For me to win, I needed 61 points or more. And you basically needed the total to finish.
Anything less than that. And 60 or less. And I
60 or
didn't
less.
pick it based on 69. I didn't do
I
that.
did. Well, I knew it was a higher number,
It
but
still worked.
it still
The
worked.
over-under on this game was 53.5.
Right. So just FYI, I got to pop the collar for this. I'm feeling strong. I had a guaranteed in week 2 where I said the Patriots were 100% going to win against Dolphins. That pulled right. I was 1 point off in the tie-breaking point last night. So I'm just feeling fucking good right now.
Well, you should, because it's been 3 weeks, and every week I've gotten screwed by last-minute losses. So I feel like the tides are going to turn at some point, and I'm going to be the beneficiary, and someone else will not.
And so you won't be getting screwed anymore.
Let's just talk about last night's game, can we, please?
Yeah, but hold on. Before we do that, what is the record up until this point, Matt? Total after 3 weeks.
Yes.
Keith is 33-13. Jay is 30-16. And Matt is 29-17. Which, big flex for myself, humble brag, being at first. But this is only 1 week away from this schedule changing. So let's keep it up. Jay, go ahead. You had something to say about last night's game before you have to go into the trash can.
So I was going into last night's game with basically an ulcer, because I'm like, how the hell did I end up here? So let's talk about how we ended up here.
Because you suck. It's pretty obvious.
You suck at washing my car.
Go ahead. What?
So there was a game that I picked on Sunday.
Yeah.
And it was the Niners. Which one is it?
That's
Okay.
week 3 right here.
It was the Niners
And
the Cardinals. Okay. With like a minute and 47 seconds left, there was a holding in the end zone on the Niners. The Niners were on offense, holding in the end zone. Safety. Put the Cardinals up by 2 points, 15-13. What do the Niners do? Go down and march the ball down the field and kick a last-second field goal. Now, the reason I say this is because I was the only one who selected the Cardinals. So if I had won that one, you two would have been going for the tiebreaker last night.
And I would have
And
lost.
Matt would have been
And you would have
losing.
lost.
Because
and
I
that
had
would-
66.
Can you imagine? And so it came out at 68. That is, it would have been a nail biter to down to the last. It was anyway for me, but that would have been even more unbelievable.
So fast forward to last night, okay? We're sitting at a total of 55 points with 1:48 left in the game. The Lions are ahead 31-24. They've got the ball on their own 48-yard line, a 4th and 2. And what does Dan Campbell do? Well, let's go for it. Okay, I get it. So he goes for it. He throw a 20-yard pass down the field, completion. The ball's at the 30-yard line. At that point, I'm like, okay, it's getting close, but we're at like 1:47 seconds now, something in that area. And David Montgomery should be shot for what he did, just because of what he did to me. 30 yards out, they go and run the ball. He runs it all the way in the end zone. And you can see Jared Goff is going, get down, get down. He wants them to get down because it takes away the risk of a fumble or anything happening, right? If he gets down, now they can just snap the ball a few times, run it a couple times, kick a field goal, game's theirs.
Yeah, they control the clock the whole
But
time.
instead, he had to play the hero and run it in. And
I am
fucked
grateful
me.
for that. I am so grateful for
So
that.
you are grateful, but also extremely lucky.
Yeah. Hey, they say I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what it is. But
And speaking of killing him, we'll get into Josh Allen and his gunslinger antics that he's getting fined for when we get to that game. But I think without further ado, Matt, if you wouldn't mind shaking up the trash can for the person that came in dead last. I am really looking forward to this. There is a couple, there's only 2 of these that I'm actually worried about. So I'm praying, pray that you're getting this one this week.
yeah, I have a couple that I'm worried about, and I'm sure I'm going to pick one of them.
Oh, God, I hope so. Please manifest and get exactly what you want.
What I want? Okay. I'll take that, what I want.
Oh, man. Please.
God. Read out loud.
Please.
Come on, pull it out, you fucking asshole.
Oh, my God.
Let's get into Jay's punishment. All right, everybody, here's the punishment for Jay. This one's called Sir May Have Another. Kind of loosely inspired by our earlier meeting this year with Rocky Roger Clemens, where Matt's going to go through all the games that we picked from last week. And if Jay lost, then Matt and I are going to rifle these eggs at Jay. So let's get into it.
Okay, so we've got the Dolphins and the Bills. Bills ended up winning. Jay, who did you have?
I had the Bills.
Okay, no. I like the enthusiasm.
Oh, shit.
Jay, Bengals and Vikings. Vikings won. Who'd you have?
I had the Vikings.
Okay. Uh-oh. Texans and Jaguars. Jaguars won, Jay. Who'd you have?
Texans.
Let it loose.
Oh, that hurt. Fuck, that hurt.
Bullseye.
Oh!
My God.
Oh my God, dude. I almost went down with that.
Holy
shit.
I feel bad.
I think I have a permanent neck injury
All right,
now.
let's go. Wow, Matt.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
Let me get another.
now I know what prison's like.
I didn't mean.
Oh, wait a minute. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Okay.
Maybe slow it down a little bit. That fucking hurt.
Yeah, he rifled it. Go ahead.
Colts and Titans. Colts won. Who'd you have, Jay?
Colts.
Raiders and Commanders. Commanders won. Who'd you have, Jay?
Commanders.
Okay. Rams and Eagles. Eagles won. Who'd you have?
Eagles.
Falcons and Panthers. Panthers won. Who'd you have?
I, like everybody, had the Falcons.
Whoa. Okay, I won't try to aim.
Fuck!
Oh, yes.
My God! You lucky
Thank you, sir. May I
shit.
have another? Just like that. Hey, you guys,
Steelers and Patriots. Steelers won. Who'd you have, Jay?
I had the Steelers, the only one.
Job. Oh, here we go. My favorite team, Packers and Browns. You had the, oh, I'm sorry, Browns won, surprisingly. Who'd you have, Jay?
Like everyone, I had the Packers.
Ooh.
That stung.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God!
Thank you, sir. May I have another? Just like that.
What the fuck, dude?
You guys, listen. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
What'd you say?
What?
Whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Okay. Buccaneers barely won against the Jets. Who'd you have?
The Bucks. A win is a win.
Chargers beat the Broncos. Who'd you have, Jay?
I had the Chargers.
Okay. Seahawks beat the Saints. Who'd you have?
I had the Seahawks.
Okay. Oh, my favorite game. Cowboys versus the Bears. The Bears won. Who'd you have?
Cowgirls.
I want this one.
Okay.
Whoa,
Oh
watch the
my
head, dude.
God.
Holy shit.
All right, Rocket, this one's for you. Oh my God.
Dude, the anticipation's worse than the hit.
Okay. Oh. Cardinals at 49ers. 49ers won. Who'd you have, Jay?
I had the Cardinals.
Coming in hot.
Oh.
All right, Rocket, this one's for you. Actually, you know what? I'm going this shout out Nolan Ryan.
Oh, Jesus. Oh! Oh! Oh!
Okay.
Oh!
Chiefs at Giants. Chiefs won. Who'd you have?
Chiefs.
Okay, last game. Oh. Lions at Ravens. Lions won. Who'd you have?
Ravens.
Last one. Here we go. Oh, God. Grip it. Holy shit. Oh, poor Jay.
Oh, yes.
All right, Jay, you ready?
No?
It's K-Dog.
Come on. Oh!
Bullseye. All right, hold on. Jay, don't move. Let us get some video.
Now I know what
If you're
prison
gonna
feels
make,
like.
you're gonna
Getting
make-
rammed from behind
if you're
against
gonna
my own
make
will.
An omelet, you got to break a few eggs. Jay, great job. You're a trooper.
Oh, God.
All right.
Don't try this at home, kids. Okay, I'm gonna go see the nurse.
As bad as that was, I think you might have got a little lucky because we missed half
Dude,
of them.
that fucking headshot like rattled me. You know, like Master Mike.
Wow, Jay, that was pretty interesting. Good job for you. Not worrying or giving two F's about it. That was actually fucking hilarious.
It's the only way to go.
Yeah, good job, BB. All right, so let's get into week 4's picks. The first one is going to be the Seattle Seahawks at Arizona Cardinals, which, if I'm not mistaken, there's a couple injuries to the Arizona Cardinals.
That's right.
Yeah. Running back?
Yeah, James Conner out for the season.
Yeah, that's big time. I'm going to go ahead and start off, and I'm taking the Cardinals
You know,
at home.
I wouldn't. I hate the Seahawks, but I have to go with them, especially after last week.
Yep, I understand that. Jay?
So you mentioned no James Conner. What you didn't mention is another injury, a mental injury. Maserati Marv Harrison looking more like Miata Marv. What? So I too
Please
am going to go. Oh, you did not see
No.
what happened? Oh, he dropped a sure 70-yard touchdown right in his hands, like a 4-year-old could have caught it. And then there was another pass.
Why? Did he start celebrating before he caught the ball, or was it just...
It wasn't even a celebration. He stood like a deer in headlights, a ball coming right at him, and dropped the ball. And then there was another one he could have caught for a crucial first down, dropped it. He's not looking good this year, not as advertised. And I think between that and the James Conner, even though Trey Benson's a decent running back, I don't think I think that's too much to overcome, and I'm going with the Seahawks.
Oh, shit. So there's our first contrarian pick.
First contrarian.
Okay, game 2.
I thought you picked the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Cardinals.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, the Vikings against the Steelers in Pittsburgh. Matt.
I wanted to go with the Steelers last week, and I didn't. I'm not making that same mistake. I'm going with the Steelers this week. In this
Steel curtain.
Okay,
in
so
Pittsburgh.
it's not in Pittsburgh. It's in Dublin, Ireland, at 9:30 in the morning our time.
Oh.
And I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be spending a little bit too much time at the pub. And we are getting our favorite drunk back on the other side of the ball in Jordan Addison.
Oh, let's go.
So I think I'm going to go with the Vikings here.
Wow.
I am also with the Vikings.
So here we go.
Okay. Game 3. The Washington Redskins in A-Town. Atlanta. The Pink Pony. Pink Pony Club. I'm going with the Commanders. Jay.
Well, I think the Falcons need a little bit of help. It's time for some Blue Bombers because the Penix isn't working. We're going with the Commanders.
Yep, I got to say.
Okay, so that's chalked. Game 4. Chargers at the Giants. This one was actually a tough pick for me. Matt, who'd you go with?
I think the Chargers are looking great. Giants not so good. I think this is an obvious pick for me. I went Chargers.
I'm riding on your coattails with that one.
I think the Giants are doing some good things, just not on the field. Did you see the Taylor cam this week?
No.
Oh, come
Giants against the Chiefs, they showed the Taylor cam. So everyone's looking for Taylor Swift. It was actually Lawrence Taylor.
That's hilarious. Did he just get another Dewey? Thought I saw something.
Probably.
It's
Rack
tough
'em up.
It's tough to believe what you see on some of these
live your
Facebook
life on
posts.
coke. You probably
Yeah,
got to do it.
absolutely.
So I'm going with the Chargers here.
Okay.
Smart.
Titans at the Houston Texans. Jay, why don't you set us off first on this pick?
Cam Ward's not looking like a number 1 pick, but the Texans have screwed me every time I pick them. So simply because it's time, I'm going with the Texans.
Wow. I also went with the Texans.
I think the Titans are horrible.
Okay,
I
so-
mean, even if you hate the Texans, you still can't choose the Titans.
Wow, Tennessee's nice, but the Titans suck. So we're chalk there. This is a big game. This was actually a real tough one for me. Eagles, former Super Bowl champions or defending Super Bowl champions, playing against another Super Bowl champion with a different quarterback who is showing a lot of promise, by the way, especially with his last-second drives. Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa. Jay, why don't we let you pick first on this? This is your home team.
So first off, I want to say, did you see last week? Did you see the celebration with Vita Vea
With
doing the aura farming?
Yeah, I like that where the boom boom. You didn't know about that before?
That was. I did not. I had to ask my kids. I had no idea what
It was a big trend for a couple weeks. TikTok.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting thing. I thought that was pretty funny. But anyhow, Bucks are getting banged up, losing guys. We just lost Mike Evans again.
Huge.
He's got his yearly hamstring injury.
Yep.
He's had hamstring injuries 7 years in a row. So no Mike Evans, but there's a possibility Tristan Wirfs comes back to help out the line, as well as Chris Godwin is an outside possibility of playing. I really don't know whether to go with my gut or my heart here.
Well, fuck, you better have already have picked this.
They say always go with your gut. Fuck it, I'm going with my heart. I'm taking the Bucks.
I also went with the Bucks.
I went with my gut. You guys know I've gotten burned going with my heart. I love the Bucks. I hope they win, but I also hope they don't because I chose the Eagles.
Yeah, listen, no matter who you select in these, none of these guys are coming to do the punishment for you. So fuck them.
That's true.
You should pick what matters to
I'd
you.
like David Montgomery to come and do the punishment for me.
Wow.
I got
so
a costume for him.
This is a monster game for the Bucks this week. That's the one I'll be watching at 1 o'clock.
Battle of the undefeateds.
No question about it. I hope it doesn't come down to the last second like their last 3 weeks have been. Okay, Carolina Panthers in New England at Foxborough. It's wicked awesome game.
Pats.
What do you think, you cocksucker?
Pats. All day.
Patsies. Same here.
After the way the Panthers played last week, I don't know if the Panthers are decent or the Falcons are just that bad. But the Pats seem to be hitting their stride, and I think I'm going to go with the Pats at home.
Okay, chalk there. Holy smokes. I think we're all on the same page here. The Saints against the Buffalo Bills.
Another easy one.
This is, I'm assuming we're all chalk across the board
Have to
here.
be.
I'm going Buffalo.
Get out the paper bag, Saints fans.
Yep, and you're Buffalo as well.
Yep.
Did you guys see the Josh Allen kind of, I think he got, I don't know if he got tackled or sacked. Either way, he went down and kind of did this, like, pointing the gun.
Yeah.
How much, he's getting fined by the NFL. There's a rule that you're not, yeah.
Well, he actually,
no fun
did he
league
get
doesn't-
flagged?
I'm not sure if he got flagged for that. It was one of the headlines I saw this morning I was reading about, and then I went and looked at it, but I didn't see anything about a flag on it.
Because I was at a game last year. It was the last game of the season when it was the Bucs against the Saints when Mike Evans got his 1,000 yards. And Trey Palmer, I believe it was, caught a pass, got up and kind of did one of these, and they flagged him because you can't do anything that resembles any sort of firearm or it's just the no fun league.
No fun league sucks. I mean, give me a break. It's garbage.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going Buffaloes. All right, this is another easy one. Cleveland Browns
Gotta have
against Detroit Lions. Lions, thank you so much for all that scoring last night. That was just unbelievable.
I love the Lions this year.
I'll be going with the Lions as well. Lions.
You know, week one, the Lions seemed like maybe they were in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Last week, the Browns actually took it to the Packers.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say took it to them, but they beat them and should never have. Browns are coming back to earth, going with the Lions.
Okay, good. Jaguars at 49ers in San Francisco.
Tell me you went with Jaguars, please.
Another major injury here on San Francisco. Nick Bosa gone for the year.
Oh, shit. That's the Ohio State?
That is going to hurt their defense, but they could be getting a little help back on offense with the possible return of Brock Purdy.
Ah, yes.
I'm just not a believer in the Jags, so I'm going with the Niners.
All right.
Same here. I think the Niners are going to win at home, even though their city is a toilet and resembles a toilet. I like the football team. I think they're going to put it to the Jaguars. Indianapolis Colts at Rams.
This was another really hard one for me because the Colts are doing a killer job this year. I went with my gut on this one. I went with the Rams.
What was the deciding factor for you to go with the Rams?
I like animals.
You're an animal, all right. I'm going with the Indianapolis Colts here. Jay?
Rams.
Oh, no shit.
I hate Rams. Oh. This is probably the toughest game of the week.
Yeah.
I think Indiana Jones has finally met his match. I'm going with the Rams.
Oh, no shit.
Curveball.
What is the deal? Let's just break down Charlie Irsay, who is Jim Irsay's daughter, who has been seen notably on the sidelines. And she's actually been getting praise amongst media in the headlines about being deeply immersed in both the business and football strategy. Now, I love the fact that the owners on the field with their teammates kind of show support. I'm here. We're in the trenches together. I'm just curious, just because she puts on a fucking headset, how involved do we actually believe she's involved in the strategy? And I'm not saying a woman can't be involved in the strategy of football, but it would definitely be a first. Like, is she calling plays? Is she giving any constructive criticism, other than, I don't know what she could possibly be doing as far as football strategy.
I don't know her
Is
or
this
her
just
background to know enough, but
Are you not
just
saying
kind of
anything because you're afraid?
No, just looking from the outside, I can understand why she'd want to protect her interest, but I also see it as kind of just a step above Jordan Hudson. So
When you say protect her interest, in what is she doing on the sideline that you believe is protecting her interest?
just being fucking nosy. It's her business. Like,
Okay,
she,
okay.
she wants to know what's going on.
Making sure, nobody's spitting or doing anything, make sure your shirts are tucked in.
Yeah,
Okay.
no swearing.
Yeah, go make me a sandwich.
Okay.
Do you think she's bringing any football tutelage to the team by
No.
putting on this headset?
No, but if I'm a betting man, I'd say they're prepping her for something in the future. And the best way to do that is get some experience on the field.
But she's the owner, so who's prepping her? Who's above her to say you should be on?
Well,
is
it'd
there
be
a
very-
board of advisors or something?
Maybe she wants to be an owner GM.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
knows?
Good luck.
Or
Charlie
she just wants
Irsay.
to make the team sandwiches, like you said.
Whatever she's doing, it's working. I mean, they're off to a hot start. And I hope she's on the sideline. I mean, it sounds like I'm banging on her, but I'm definitely going with the Colts this week over the Rams. Next game, Matt's beloved Chicago Bears against the Raiders in Vegas.
The Bears won me last week when everyone thought the Cowboys were going to beat them. Caleb Williams came out there with some of the craziest throws I've seen all season. And not to mention, if we can play this clip, there was a moment in the first quarter where it's the first time I've ever seen it, a fumble where the guy takes the football out of the other guy's hands. Like when I used to play football with my little brother.
It's not like it was punched out.
None of
No,
that.
It just literally just
Grabs the ball out of his hands. I mean, I was freaking out, obviously, because this is the first possession that the Cowboys had. And boom, we got a fumble. Pulled it out of his hands. I've never seen it before. And usually when you see something like that, they fall on the ground, the ball's rolling around. The name fumble really, it finds its name there. This was not that at all. He just grabbed it from him.
just manhandled it. I'm going with the Raiders. So it's safe to say
They hurt you last week.
I know.
What
I
do you-
know. I don't know.
What's
I have,
with you and the Raiders?
I have this infatuation
He
with the
does.
Raiders.
He's got a thing.
Yeah, there's
He-
like, I don't know.
I think the
He-
Bears are warming up.
I think he loves the black hole.
Yeah.
Speaking of the black hole, there's a lot of nasty guys down in there. I think I'm going with the guys that paint their face, not the ones that paint their nails.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
okay.
the Raiders.
Taking the Raiders.
Is there a better place, in my opinion, to watch a game, if you were to go to a live game, than to go in Las Vegas? Just because you can go make a bet on the game, you can then go right to the game. I mean, if you're going to watch a game in person, it's always better to have money on the game. I just feel like you're more immersed into it. I almost feel like I can will it to win when I have action on it. And being in Vegas, I just feel like that's the best place to watch a game.
From what I've heard, you need to have quite a bit of money to go to a game there.
Yeah, no shit. It's expensive. I took a tour of that field. It's actually pretty awesome. Okay, so you and I are both on the Raiders. Matt with
Unbelievable.
another contrarian pick. This was one of the toughest ones for me. Ravens at the Chiefs. Jay, who are you going with first?
So I know that-
Baltimore or Taylor Swift?
I know the Chiefs are. They had a rough start to the season. They're still the Chiefs. You got a little bit of injury going on. They've got some suspension with Rashee Rice. But the Ravens, despite losing against the Bills and then against the Lions last night, they were averaging nearly 40 points a game.
Offensive
That
juggernaut.
offense I see on the Chiefs side, I don't think can compete with that. I'm going with the Ravens.
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
my brother. We'll take that. I'm also with the Ravens.
Okay.
I hate the Chiefs. Actually, at the point last week where I had already won the day before, or I'm sorry, I had won with my Bears. I had picked the Chiefs, but I then wanted them to lose because it didn't matter.
Yeah, right.
And they almost did. I mean, they gave them a run for their money.
I saw a little scuffle going on with Andy Reid and Travis Kelce too, which
yeah. That's not the first time that's happened.
Happens all the time,
it
apparently.
seems like Kelsey's kind of falling out of lock and step now that he's kind of locked in that payday with his engagement to T Swift.
Well, yeah, I think his focus is kind of turned away from football and more towards the personal spotlight.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Should T Swift be worried the fact that Kelsey can't fall in line on his football team and maybe that ends up going home and now Travis has kind of got a wandering eye abroad and not listen, happy wife, happy life?
Listen,
Not
we've-
going to capitulate to that?
We've seen it before. We know how this ends, and I can't wait to hear the song that comes out about it.
Oh, yeah. So you're still on, there's no way this lasts for a long period of time.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Do we want to put anything on record here? Do we have a timeline as to when we think this breakup's going to be happening?
I mean,
Celebrity
All right, do we
marriages.
think they're actually going to go to the altar and get married?
Yes.
They're engaged. Do you think
Yeah,
he takes it all
yeah,
the way to that point?
I believe so.
Yep.
Okay.
The prenups must be crazy
Yeah.
with that relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure he's not asking her to sign a prenup. No. Okay, well, I'm going with the Chiefs. This will be a contrarian pick for me. I'm not happy about it, but I picked the Chiefs at home. I just feel like they're going to be turning it around, and this might be the game for that to happen. Okay, next, Green Bay Packers against them Cowboys.
First, how did they lose last week? That's got to be the craziest part of it all.
Jerry Jones just can't get out of his own way. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about the Cowboys, but the Packers aren't doing anything eye-dropping to me. Cowboys are at home. I feel confident the Cowboys are going to win this game.
Yep. I went with the Packers. Yep.
The Packers are not doing anything quote unquote eye dropping to you. The Packers are a Super Bowl favorite this year.
I don't see that.
Because they lost to the Brownies.
That's a huge upset. I mean,
So you think
Well, look at okay.
that offense
Take that aside. The Cowboys just lost C.D. Lamb.
Yeah.
They got no one else
is
to
that
throw the ball
confirmed?
to.
He out?
He is out for several
'Cause I
weeks.
saw
He
him-
has a high ankle sprain. He's going to be out for a minimum
Yeah.
of 4 weeks.
The craziest part about that is I saw that live, and they threw him back in. I think after that
Yeah,
quarter,
and then he-
first play, he's done.
Yeah.
Like, what were they even? I
Yeah.
feel like they would never do that if he wasn't a
There
superstar.
wasn't even enough time for the pain pills to kick in. It's like just hit the sideline, probably dropped a little medicine, magical spray, psst, psst, and then back on the field. Didn't work
Well-
out too well.
Well, with that being said, I am picking Matt's favorite team, the Packers.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
We'll take that.
All right.
Love that.
Gary V's team, the Jets, against the Miami Dolphins, who arguably has the worst coach in football. I can't even believe he's still there. He's got Tyreek Hill wanting out, but they're still putting up numbers on offense. This is at home. I'm going with the Dolphins.
Wow.
I'm going with the Dolphins.
Wow. I didn't expect you to say that.
Yeah. I don't, if they win, hopefully they do win. I don't believe it'll be because of their head coach, but I'm going with the Dolphins.
Well, this game is being dubbed the Toilet Bowl.
That's good.
Early Monday night game, 7 o'clock kickoff. The home team, the Dolphins, actually showed a little bit of promise last week. The Jets, too, didn't look too bad.
They almost took that from the Bucks.
Yeah, but I'm going to go with the home team here. I'm going with the Dolphins.
All right, that will be another contrarian pick. I'm going with the Jets. They looked way too good for my comfort last week.
Wow.
And not only that, they're just going across the.
Matt is a completely different individual.
They're
from the
taking
first three
Alligator
races.
Alley and they're there. I mean, they're already acclimated. They beat the better Florida team, or almost beat the better Florida team last week.
You're going to tell me the Jets are staying in Florida all week?
What I'm saying is, if they could beat the better team on the West Coast, I think they could beat the worst team on the East Coast, and I think they pull it off. Dolphins suck. I'm done going with my heart, and that's all I'm going to say.
Bengals, Broncos. This will be the late Monday night game. Jay, who are you rolling with here? The Bungles?
The Bengals need to do something with their quarterback situation. Jake Browning threw 4 interceptions in relief in his first game, and then they had 5 turnovers this week
Too many.
against the Vikings.
You can't win with that many turnovers.
I think the Broncos defense is going to stifle them, and I'm looking at Cortland Sutton to have a huge game. I got the Broncos.
I also had the
Yeah,
Broncos.
I think that's an easy one.
Mile high. The tie-breaking pick is a crucial number, as we know. Matt came in first last week. Why don't you go ahead and pound out your score?
I chose 47 for the reason I just like the number 47.
Okay. I don't have any rhyme or reason to mind. I don't believe this is going to be a high-scoring game. And if anybody has any knowledge on picking combined scores, right now, I'm the leader in the clubhouse. I'm going 34 points.
Okay. I'm surprised you didn't go like 420 or something.
It's still early in the season.
Well, Matt, I'm matching you here. I got 47 as well.
Oh my gosh. So this is a first. So on air, we're going to have to come up with a tiebreaker. What did we suggest earlier? Or do we want to do rock, paper, scissors? If it comes down to the tie-breaking
Do
number
we-
between you two.
Yeah, I don't know that we have one in terms of having the same number on
I
your
can't
tiebreaker.
believe the probability of you two picking the same exact number.
Well, here, let's go over a little bit of this psychology with the viewers, because this is what we talk about right after the show. Right now, I'm looking at that me and Keith have 4 contrarian picks each. That means Jay has picked the team that someone else has picked this week, every single game.
So he has 0 contrarian.
0 contrarian picks. He is on the team with someone else every single game.
So what you're saying is the probability's got him being middle of the road.
Probability does, but as we saw last week,
Yeah, but extremes happen.
as we saw last week,
If one of you hits all the 4 contrarian picks that you have, that those are all losses.
You're right. But me and Keith, man, wow, we got a lot.
And if you both hit them all, then those are all I got 8 losses right there.
So
Oh shit.
that's interesting. Okay, so what do we all put a suggestion on the table? What would you like to see happen if it comes down to you and Matt having the same number of losses after the second Monday night game, because you both have the same tie-breaking number? It has to be on record before we go to.
Yeah, agreed.
Why don't we flip a coin like they do before each game? Right in the middle of the showroom, we draw a little
Coin flip?
50-yard line.
I'm
we
not
flip a
opposed to
coin.
that. The likelihood of that happening, now that I said it, it's going to happen. But the likelihood of that happening is
All right, who gets
Very
to call
slim.
it?
Great question.
wow, man.
Crickets.
Great question. You have to dress like the ref, though.
I got an idea.
Absolutely.
Hey, I got an idea. We'll get a couple dice. We'll each roll them 3 times, right? And whatever number comes up the most will be the number that we use. And there are randomizers online, so we can put it up on the screen and then randomize however many times. So if the number's 6, you got to randomize it 6 times, and whoever's at the top of that list, that's the winner.
I'd rather flip a coin.
I'm going to second the flipping of the coin.
Yeah, but who, like you said, who picks it?
We rock, paper, scissors to decide who picks.
That's what we'll do.
then we'll flip the
Rock,
coin.
paper, scissors.
So there's no doubt in anyone's mind.
And then the winner of rock, paper, scissors gets to pick who gets to call the coin flip.
I don't think this is going to happen, by
That's
the way.
perfect.
I feel like we just
don't think this
lost
is going to
every
happen.
single one of our viewers during this, but it could happen, and we have to put something in place to ensure that it does. Speaking of being fair and unfair, the one thing I did want to talk about was during I believe it was the Eagles. Was it
And
Eagles?
Rams.
Eagles-Rams game.
Yeah.
There was 2 blocked punts.
That was a crazy game, by the way.
Or blocked field goals, rather. This hasn't happened in 17 years. But one of the blocked field goals, the first one, there was 8 minutes and 46 seconds. 8 minutes and 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Rams are going to kick the field goal, and if you watch right here in the video, the center snaps the ball back. And then he's got a delayed reaction, and it kind of takes a step up and puts his arms up to make it look like he's blocking when the entire offense and defensive line is already 2 steps behind him. It seemed way too obvious to me that there was some type of fix going in on this game. That was with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Then with 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter, another block punt returned for a touchdown, I believe.
Yeah, did you see Jordan Davis, the guy who recovered that blocked
No,
field goal?
no, I didn't see him. I was watching Jalen
You
Hurts.
didn't see him run it back?
No.
Big man
Big-
ran it back for a touchdown. He ran it at a speed of 18.59 miles per hour. That's the fastest by a player over 330 pounds.
That's moving.
Since 2017.
Can you imagine getting hit by that truck?
Do you think that you could catch him at 18.59 miles per hour? Can you catch him?
100%.
No fucking way.
100%.
Oh, we got to take this to a
They used
test.
to call me White Lightning. Absolutely. Dude, I'm like Flash Gordon.
Used to call you a lot of shit.
Yeah. Do you think there's fixing going on in the NFL?
Well, it's interesting because
No, I said, do you think there's
I'm going to
fixing?
explain to you what I think. Just
It's
listen.
a yes or no.
I think there's a good possibility of it.
Okay, now go ahead. Thank you.
That blocked field goal returned for a touchdown took the score from a 1-point game to a 7-point game.
What was the spread?
7 points.
Oh, fuck.
Well, did you see Jalen Hurts' reaction says it all.
Yeah, the whole
That
team
was-
looks like they just won the Super Bowl again, but he was just kind
Ice
of like,
cold.
it was the weirdest,
People are running into him and shit. And
it
he's
was
just,
the weirdest thing. How
Yeah.
much money is changing hands on any given Sunday in the NFL through all the betting apps,
Well-
DraftKings and all these other Hard Rock.
Let's take that a step further because you can bet on teams in game and the odds change in
Yeah,
game.
that's true.
And Philadelphia was down, I think, 26-7 at one point. So, what do you think those odds were like to pick Philly to win?
I have no idea.
I mean, I'm sure they were pretty damn good.
I just don't. I know in the NBA when that referee ended up getting pinched for calling foul. A referee in the NBA can really change the outcome of a game, especially in the last couple minutes of calling all those ticky-tack fouls, sending people to the foul line. I don't. With football, there's just so many more players, so many moving parts. In my gut, I believe there's some type of fixing going on. I just don't know how they get away with it with no whistleblowers.
Well, the one protection that the NFL does have, a lot of people don't like the instant replay. But if you really think about it, the instant replay does help kind of keep the refs honest.
Okay, but,
Yeah, but
then
the
you have
fixing by
situation.
players.
You have the situation like we said.
Yeah.
You watch number 47 for the Rams.
Yeah.
You got to watch it. It's just,
It's like he saw a ghost.
it's almost unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I did see an article that over $1 billion with a B, $1 billion was lost just on the Packers game alone. I don't even want to think about how many parlays that one game ruined.
So that
yeah.
just goes to show that this is a massive, massive business. And when you have that much money, the likelihood of somebody trying to catch an edge or cheat becomes, we see it in everything, in business, everywhere. Yeah. All right, well, we hope everybody enjoyed this week's picks. Don't forget to follow us. We're still looking for a sponsor, so for anybody who is forward-thinking enough that says, listen, we want to get involved with the guys over at My Architectural Glass to sponsor their blue-collar picks, feel free to reach out to this. We're only going to be getting better at this. The editing's going up. Our content's going up. Stay tuned. But until then,
See you then.